orgasm of fury.
Now, I get home from work yesterday, y'all. And by the way, what's up? Y'all know who it is. I get home from work yesterday and I get this news on my stream from a person I'm subscribed to talking about rumors are going on that Disney planned to erase episodes 7 through 9 of Star Wars, meaning The Force Awakens, The Last Jedi, and The Rise of Skywalker, through using the Elseworlds theory, multiverse of Star Wars, alternate universe. This is rumors going on. And I say to this, no, don't even go through with it. And this is not me because I'm like, oh my God, I'm the ultimate Star Wars fanboy. No, it's because when you start to go down this road of giving every single person what they want, then the product loses its identity. We have an age going on right now where people actively are catching the biggest hissy fits. They're hoop hollering, crying, hallucinating, and whining like little babies when things don't go their way. And the entertainment that they indulge in when it comes to video games, look at the whole controversy with The Last of Us 2. Now, and I'm going to say this, and I mean it, if the game wasn't leaked, people would not be making as much of a funk as they are right now with The Last of Us 2. But anyway, now that they are making it, it's like, I'm looking at this pattern like people want what they want and they don't want to grow. And this has been a major issue with the Star Wars fandom. I'm sorry, I'm going to have to say it. I'm part of the fandom, but I'm not like that. People don't want the series to grow. They want what they want. They want what they have in their heads and nothing else or nothing more. And this is going to be the problem. Let's say they go through with these rumors and we get what are we gonna do now for a proper 7, 8, and 9? Okay, Carrie Fisher's dead. Harrison Ford doesn't want to come back. Mark Hamill probably doesn't want to come back either. Like, what are we gonna do now? Think about that. I'm not saying you're supposed to just fall in line and just like what Kathleen Kennedy and Disney has done 100%. But I see people who just overreact. But like I said, imagine if this becomes a thing. This happens. And you end up with how are you going to go through with it? Leia's dead. Luke is dead. Well, I know they can redo that, but I'm just saying Carrie Fisher passed away and Harrison Ford does not want to be bothered. He really doesn't. His whole agreement with The Force Awakens is that can you kill Han off like you were supposed to during Empire Strikes Back? And then remember, he came back to make sense of Leia's sacrifice in The Rise of Skywalker. That's the only reason he came back for episode 9. So what are we going to do now? People want what they want. They're so selfish. They're so pig-headed when it comes to the Star Wars fandom. And this has been a problem. This is why I believe what Down Under and Groovy Movies have said. Star Wars fans have killed Star Wars. And I think a lot of fans who have this selfish mindset will eventually kill their respective franchises too. Now, I'm not saying you're supposed to just fall in line and be a good mindless soldier, but you guys be going off the cuff, regurgitating nonsense, the same old blah, blah, blah. I'm going to use this talking point. Well, if I say it too, maybe people will listen. Oh, if I say it too, it's a trending topic. I can get clicks and views. I'm going to beat this dead horse. Like Young Ripper 59 say, he's going to beat though. He's purposely talking about it, even though he doesn't know what the hell he's talking about. He sits there with these long pauses, trying to just come up with BS off the cuff. And It's all just to fill time and waste your time. Okay? But Star Wars, no, don't. You know what? Deal with it, people. I'm sorry. As much as you may not have liked it, as much as it had issues, stop sitting here and looking at the old franchises with rose-colored glasses on. Because we know episodes 1 through 3, well, especially episodes 1 and 2, weren't that good. Yeah, I said it. And if you even think the prequels were better than the current ones, you have fell off the turnip truck head first, and Randy Orton has come out of nowhere and punted you. But no, that's just your bias talking because you didn't get what you want. And that comes down to it now. This is where we at in today's era when it comes to media. If you don't get exactly what you want, you turn into the biggest babies. And this, I swear, if Disney buckles on this sets a dangerous precedent. Okay? See, it's different from the Snyder Cut. Zack Snyder let it be known that his version was never seen to fruition. Okay? And let's be honest. That's why, before I get to the let's be honest part, let's go back to the Snyder Cut. Like I said, he put it out there because it was all, he had the concepts. It was a lot of it was publicly known that Joss Whedon came there to do a specific job, and they said they couldn't use this footage or they couldn't use that. Warner Brothers gave him orders to do this, that, and the fourth. So we knew that some form of Snyder Cut existed. This is different with Star Wars, y'all. This is different. Okay? Y'all just want what was in the extended universe to come to reality, but it's not going to happen unless they're going to do a multi-universe. But now we can only really do that as animated or CGI because everybody's gone or they don't want to come back, or they're older now. If you wanted to do a true full-fledged 7, 8, 9 where they were older but not as old as they are now, that boat has sailed. The only way you can get that is through CGI. That's the only way, really. You can always get Hamill to come back and do his own voice. Hell, you might be able to finagle Harrison Ford into doing his own voice. And you can find somebody to replace Carrie Fisher voice-wise. But I don't want to see no more digital faces. I'm good with that one. Thank you so much. Unless it's CGI. Okay? So, like I was saying, when companies start to cave in and give people what they want because their fan base don't want to grow, mentally, that sets a dangerous precedent, and people will never be satisfied, okay? They will never be satisfied on purpose. They will be that child that knows they can cry and cry and cry until they get what they want. And if your fan base doesn't want to grow, you seek people out there who will respect it. Who will, as long as you ain't putting out complete garbage. And people have it sound like everything that's been coming out of the Star Wars camp from 7, 8, and 9 was complete garbage. Now, yeah, there was a lot of stuff that could have been scrapped and done better. I'm not going to sit here and be disingenuous and delusional. Yes. But to try to erase this from history, 7, 8, 9, these rumors, no, it won't fly. It just won't. Because once you start down this path, like I said, people aren't going to respect your craft. Now, this is not an excuse just to put out anything and ride on the success of the name. Hell no. But at the same time, you can't buckle into every demand of the fans, because the fans will have you going down a path where they only are satisfied, whereas they are a vocal minority and you're missing out on the broader spectrum of success because you want to listen to a bunch of people who cried about Luke not being a super powerful Jedi like he was written in a expanded universe. But hey, think about it now. There could be one good out of this. Luke and all of that, all those expanded universe stories can live on. They can be made to reality and done through CGI. And that's the only way it can work. We're not getting the live action, so you might as well just forget that. But I digress. Anyway, y'all, let me know what you think. I know a lot of you people aren't Star Wars fans, but I just had to speak about it because, on general, just going into this whole detail of just buckling to fandom man is what sent Warner Brothers on to the path they went to now. Now AT&T is trying to fix everything, right? They trying to fix everything. They're making the Snyder Cut reality, but in actuality, it's just something to sell HBO Max. You know? They DC programming is trash. It is, but the Snyder Cut is what gives people promise to subscribe for it. But a lot of people aren't going to start subscribing until that thing has a release date. I just wanted to say that real quick, y'all. I'm out for real this time. Peace.